Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Brandy. How's it going? So today's video is something that I've been wanting to do for a couple of years now, but never felt like it was needed or wanted or anything like that. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it now because we're all stuck at home. We all unfortunately don't really have a lot of plans for this upcoming Halloween, at least, and if you live in California you don't really have a lot of plans for Halloween. So I thought that I would share with you guys some of my favorite Halloween movies to just sit home and watch and binge. All October long, these are my movies to watch. My movie preference it's not gonna match yours, obviously. I like certain things that you might not like. But if you haven't seen any of the movies that I'm about to show you, then by all means, please check them out because they're so good. Some of them are really funny, some of them are really scary. I have a whole array of things to get me through the month of October. And this year I actually started in August because I couldn't wait for this month to arrive. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. If you see these curtains moving, my fan is on. I do not have a ghost in the room at the moment. So if you see the curtains moving, don't be alarmed. I have a fan going and it's gonna blow the curtains around. But if you see anything else moving, please just put in the comments and let me know, because you know, the only thing I know that should be moving are those curtains over there. Let me just go ahead and get started. I have broken my movies down into tiers, which are cartoons, family friendly that are like live action, and then more mature audience recommended. So you can, like, just giving you guys tiers so you can go home or you can be at home and choose accordingly what you would like to see. I don't know who would be interested in this, but this is my Halloween picks. So the first thing that I ultimately have to watch, it's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. This is the very first thing that signifies Halloween time has begun. I haven't watched this yet this year, but today I'm filming this on the 1st of October, so probably watch it tonight. This is the film that just kicks off Halloween season for sure. The next cartoon that I have is The Adventures of Ichabod Crane and Mr. Toad. Now Mr. Toad is like, that part of the movie is not Halloween based at all, but Ichabod Crane obviously is Headless Horseman. I think this is one of the funniest Disney cartoons. It's hilarious. I really like it, and I love everything about it. It's just so cute and so fun to watch. I would say if you can see that, go ahead and see that. I know this is on Disney Plus, so you can stream it if you don't have an actual DVD. The next one is the first Halloween movie I watched this year, which was The Nightmare Before Christmas. I couldn't wait for Halloween for this one. I immediately put it in my DVD player and then realized that it was on Disney Plus as well, so I've been watching it both ways. What's not to like, you know? And this is the closest I can get to Disney. During this time is when Disneyland starts redecorating the Haunted Mansion to be Nightmare Before Christmas themed, and so I was like, if I'm not going to Disney this year, this will be the first thing I watch to get me closer to it. The next to last cartoon that I love to watch during this time of the year is Monster House. I don't hear enough people talking about this. I don't hear about this a lot. I don't know what I was trying to say. Not a lot of people I know have seen this movie or talk about it, and I enjoy this movie thoroughly. It's got one heck of a cast and it's so funny. I absolutely love this film. And something that I didn't know about this film is that Steven Spielberg actually helped create it. And it's really good. So if you haven't seen it, please give it a go. I highly recommend it. And then the last cartoon that I have, I don't have the physical copy, my aunt does. It is a Fat Albert's Halloween special, and I'll put a picture of it here. It's hilarious. It's so funny, such a good watch for the family. I personally enjoy it, and yeah, just if you've never seen it, go ahead and give it a go. I really like it, and it's something that I grew up watching along with all these other movies, but I like literally grew up watching it, so I enjoy that one a lot. Next thing we're gonna get into is our family-friendly live-action movies, and for these I have quite a bit. First thing we're gonna get started with is Halloween Town and Halloween Town 2. I don't care too much for Halloween Town 4. And 3 I can pass, but these two, the first two, are my absolute favorite, must watch during the Halloween season. This is also on Disney Plus, so you can stream it if you'd like. The next film is another Disney film, and it is The Haunted Mansion. Now, you don't have to wait till Halloween to watch it, but for some reason, me and my parents have adopted the tradition of just waiting until this time of year to watch this. I don't know why. There's nothing about this movie that is even hinting to Halloween or anything like that, but we always kind of save it for this time of year. I believe this should be on Disney Plus as well. It's a Disney movie, so hopefully you'll be able to catch this and stream it as well. Next thing is R.L. Stein's The Haunting Hour, featuring everybody who's on Disney Channel at some point in time. But I love this film. This is a really good one, and I cannot recommend it enough. I think it's so funny. It has some really scary moments, has some really good funny moments. It's Goosebumps film, so it's really good, and it's not like the Goosebumps like Jack Black series. Came out way before that. That series is good too, but I recommend this one. The last family movie, Hocus Pocus. I mean, what can you say? If you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor and see it, and don't let other people know that you haven't seen it. I'm talking to someone specific. Make sure you see this and don't tell people you haven't seen it. Just watch it and then enjoy Halloween and spooky season with the rest of us with this one. And then the next ones that I don't have physical copies of. I stream them, and so they're all TV shows that have amazing Halloween specials or are scary in some kind of a way. So the first show that I recommend you watch is the That's So Raven Don't Have a Cow episode that actually takes place on Halloween. It is one of the funniest Raven episodes, I think. Like, me personally, like, it's one of my favorite episodes of Raven, the whole show, but it takes place on Halloween as well, so it's nice to watch it during this time. The next one is the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Sweet 613, I think it is. I love that as well. That one's not a Halloween episode, it's just a scary ghost kind of episode, but I like to watch it during this time of year as well. And then the last TV show I recommend is the Goosebumps TV show that was in the 90s. That is on Netflix, you can stream that. My favorite episodes from that are The Mask, part 1 and 2. I think it's like Slappy, the puppet. I hate puppets, but that one was really scary and I liked that one. Basically any specials that they have, like that aren't just one-off episodes, any ones that they make series of, I really, really enjoy those. Those are good family-friendly TV shows to watch, and I think you'll enjoy them. And then lastly, are more mature type films to watch that aren't like family-friendly. But depending on the family, you can enjoy them together. Like family-friendly in a sense of 13 and older family-friendly movies. In some cases, 17 or older, depending on the family. The first series, Insidious. Now, I know that there's been 4, but I like the first 2 the best. Insidious is my all-time favorite horror movie series, genre, anything like that. I love Insidious, and I think Insidious 2 was such an amazing, amazing sequel to Insidious. So I love watching these two, especially during this time of year. Nothing about these movies are Halloween-esque, but they're scary. And that works for this time of year. Next is Annabelle. I know the second one has come out. I haven't seen it. I only care for the first one so far. I mean, I probably should watch the second one and then like let you know. But I don't have any plans of doing that anytime soon. But I do like the first one. The first one scared the crap out of me and a lot of people in the theater. There's a specific scene in here that actually made a lot of people in the theater scream. And that was such a fun experience to have with everybody being scared at the exact same time. The next movie is not scary. It just has language, and that's why it's like not family friendly. But Boo, A Medea Halloween. I like this one, but I didn't think the second one was as funny as the first one. This one to me was just hilarious. I had a fun time watching it. I got to see a lot of YouTubers that I really like in a movie for the first time, and that was just the coolest thing. I'm gonna mention 2 other movies before I mention my last pick that you have to see. And the first one is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I love this film all year round, but for some reason it really gets me in my feels during Halloween time. If you've seen the movie, you probably know why I appreciate it more at Halloween than any other time of the year, but I suggest you watch that in addition to the other 7 films as well. And then the next one is more recent, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. That one, I don't think it's on a streaming site. I'm not too sure. It's pretty new, so you may have to pay for it if you want to see it. That one was actually a really good one. That one took place on Halloween and after Halloween. I mean, normally I like watching Halloween movies because they take place on Halloween, and then once Halloween's over, it's over. This movie takes place on Halloween and after. It like goes into November, and I'm like, dang, this is not helping my anxiety at all. It's based off the book Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and they chose a few stories to tell, and I really liked it, and I think it's really worth a watch. And then the last movie that I'm going to recommend you, if you know me, you know exactly what movie this is. If you don't know me, then this is the movie, and it's Trick or Treat. Man, this is the film that we actually save for Halloween. Like, all of these films we'll watch throughout the month. This one, we really don't watch it until Halloween. It is such a good movie, such a fun movie. The way it's written, the way it's, the score, everything about it I love. There's nothing in this movie that I think could have done better or was done too much. Like, I love everything about this movie. So 2018's Horror Nights, Universal Horror Nights, they had a trick or treat exhibit, and they had a trick or treat house, and I was so happy. I was terrified to go in, but I was so happy because I love this movie so much. I was like, I'm scared to go in and see this, but this is one of my favorite movies, so I'm gonna do it. And I did it, and it didn't disappoint, and the exhibit didn't disappoint either, and the movie definitely does not disappoint. There we go. Those are all of my Halloween movie recommendations. I think you have enough to watch every single thing within a weekend. Some of the cartoons are only half an hour long, and some of these movies go up to 2 hours. So, you know, indulge yourself. But those are my favorite Halloween movie picks. I really hope you liked this video. It was more just chill, relax. I'm just telling you my Halloween movie picks. Leave a comment down below of your favorite movies, or movies you think I would like to see or should see that are on your Halloween to-do list. And let me know what kind of plans you guys have. I have plans of just hanging with the family and eating a whole bunch of candy and watching more of these films, you know? Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, which I really hope you did. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notifications so that you will be updated the next time that I post a video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a happy October and Halloween spooky season, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!